Hello, welcome to our show. Happy Veterans Day plus one. It's an amazing day. We talked about this video yesterday. This is going to be exciting. EV60 is an exciting product. It was shown to almost double the age of rats, which means the aging process may slow way down in humans. And I sleep like a babe now. My dreams, I remember last night's dream like it was yesterday. And then I had them whack on my foot. There's no infection, which is a miracle for me. And at 5 a.m. I took it. And Jane, how wired was I this morning when I woke up for the video?
Oh yeah.
And so 4 hours later, I only take three. I only take half a dose. So I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then she gave me coffee. Oh my God. Anyway, and I'm not hungry. Ozempic, we know people on Ozempic. Ozempic, eat your heart out. Because EV60, you don't have to use drugs not to be hungry. That blew my mind. I'm like, yesterday I had a half a sandwich and some potato salad and one piece of bread at 4 a.m.
Which is not like him.
That is it. And today I had a bowl of soup and a piece of bread, and that is it.
Shifto
Wow.
changeo.
Yeah, that was like, I think I had 400 calories today.
Well,
That's
it
like,
does. Yeah,
are these stories you're hearing? Jane's wrinkles are going away here.
you guys are going to get carded again if you keep doing it. It's actually
Yeah.
called C60 EVO, which is
Evo.
carbon 60, and EVO is for the evolution, which is we are the evolution of the carbon 60 industry from industrial grade, which my partners have been selling for 30 years plus, to the really good stuff for people and pets, which is called ESS 60. We are the only lab in the world making it, and there's a reason because we've been around longer than anyone. My partners have delivered most of the products for all the peer-reviewed carbon fullerene papers, and we are delivering the good stuff. So
Yeah, it is.
you guys are having great results.
Well, I'll tell you, the that's the first thing that goes into my mouth every morning. It's my tea,
Yeah, mine
my
too.
teaspoon.
Leave it by the bathroom sink. I go in about 4 a.m. and I know in order to be totally wired for this video, I take the Evo and then I'm wired till about 9 and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, then he crashes.
unless Jane feeds me coffee, then I'm like till about midnight.
So
Look,
she's
I don't have to drink coffee or drugs to stay awake.
No,
I don't have to use drugs
metabolism is different.
to lose weight. Yeah, I'm from Mars. And I don't have to take sleeping pills to sleep like a rock. I mean, that just blows my mind. Now, the fact that it's extending my age means I'm going to go backwards a little bit, which is driving me insane because I'm driving Jane insane. It's working
you're
faster
slowly
on me than it
mature.
is on her.
Well, at least you're both doing it, which is what's important. It's funny, whenever we send some to a person, I say, make sure and share it with your wife or your husband so they can keep up with you. And it really is true. You know, a lot of
Yep.
people, they take all kinds of supplements. You don't notice. You take C60 EVO olive oil. Oh my God. Half an hour, I'm like, boom, chakalaka. I'm ready to
I
put.
know, I
Yeah.
know.
Actually, I
Well,
want
with
to
the
take a
pill form,
shot. Anybody up for a shot?
well,
Yeah.
with the pill form, it takes about 2 hours to kick in. Oh, the heck with a spoon.
Well, I'm going to be talking faster in 10 minutes. Cheers.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
You know, the other thing, and
This is my favorite.
Which
I'm
one?
regular.
The face serum. You're
I'm
regular.
regular
What?
now.
I love it. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean
I mean, I'm regular.
in the bathroom regular?
Yeah, I'm in the bath. I don't know. I've never eaten much oil, but this oil with the Evo 60 makes me regular. So I don't have to take any products to make it go. And that's important after you go through surgery because the surgery kills every bug in your body.
Yeah.
And so
Your intestines are all messed
I
up.
didn't do Evo 60 for 2 days, and I'm like, how stupid am I? And so then I started, well, I didn't eat for like 2 days before the surgery because I was doing Evo 60 and then Evo 60. And then I had the surgery. They whacked on my foot. And then I didn't do it for 2 days, and I'm like, how stupid can you get? And I started it, and I'm regular now.
It's
I
a
don't get it.
So I've heard sleep, energy, regular, pain,
No
and
hunger.
no hunger. Those
Yeah.
are
And there's no
five.
infection on. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
almost 70. There's no infection on my foot. They took a big chunk out of it because, you know, things that the Army said I didn't have in my foot and things that the VA said I didn't have in my foot. The doctor said, oh, look at that in your foot. Let's take it out. Pieces of bone. So they really whacked on me. And no infection. It's healing. It's leaking like crazy, which is fine. I'm happy with it leaking. But this is not a 70-year-old person having no infection after surgery with no
Okay,
antibiotics.
I'm 72. I just had surgery. Here's my two band-aids. You can hardly tell, but my scar looks so good today. Yeah, we're human. We live in a really toxic world, and things happen. But Evo,
Yeah.
C60 EVO, Carbon 60 EVO helps you get through it so much quicker. Chris, why does it work so well? I mean, all of us are raving about immediate, not immediate results. For me, it's immediate. For you guys, it's half an hour perhaps. But how does it work?
Well, let me start because we're sharing some pretty amazing testimonials, and that can get us in a little bit of a pickle. So let me start with the FDA disclaimer. So the FDA has not evaluated our product. It is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease. And when we're sharing anecdotes just for kind of FDA purposes, it's best to assume that this is not going to happen for you. Kind of listen to the research, understand it, dig into some of the research, and if it's right for you, then we'll share a link with you at the end. When you
Okay, what
start,
I say, it's magic because the FDA has no definition of magic. So magically, I'm not hungry. Remember, the money goes into a nonprofit. I don't see a dime of this. Uh, Evo 60 magically eliminated my appetite. Magically, I have no infection. Magically, I sleep at night. My lawyer said I can use the word magic. And I can't get in trouble for using the word magic because they're not allowed to define what magic is. First of all, they don't even know if it's MAJIC or MAGIC. So, and they won't define it. So it's all magic. C60 is magic. However, there is a science behind the magic.
yeah,
Just
and
get in trouble.
so when you start thinking about energy, when you start thinking about better sleep, which by the way is our most consistent testimonial, actually the most consistent testimonial is people take it in the morning, they report mental focus and energy during the day, and then better sleep that night. Why do we think that's happening? Well, it's based on our BOSS theory, which stands for buffering oxidative stress system. So I'll keep this real brief. We know that this ESS60 molecule, I'm holding up a model of it now, isn't it?
Okay.
There's a book written about this molecule called The Most Beautiful Molecule because it's amazing. It's also been called the perfect carbon molecule. I love it. So molecule gets into the mitochondria. That's the powerhouse of every cell. We believe that it helps that mitochondria manage stress, the oxidative stress that mitochondria actively produces, just like every power source. Your car going down the road has exhaust, your power plant has a smokestack. In the case of mitochondria, it's reactive oxygen species. This holds on to those extra reactive oxygen species so they don't, I like to picture them like little bumper cars. Everything they run around and smack into, they're causing oxidative stress, rust, oxidative damage, inflammation. This holds on to them so they don't go around and do that damage. And then when your mitochondria gets back to homeostasis, it then replenishes the natural components, really it's glutathione and melatonin, to manage those reactive oxygen species off of the ESS60 molecule. And so if this BOSS theory holds, we are reducing the negative impact of stressed mitochondria. And if you reduce the negative impact of stressed mitochondria, not only would you have the testimonials that William is sharing, you would literally have what we have, which is head-to-toe testimonials.
By the way, this stuff does help you focus enormously. I get more work done in 20 minutes than I ever used to. I mean, I am focused. Everybody says I'm autistic or something, but I can have 6 projects going on, but I can focus on one project like a laser beam, and I can look at probably 4 to 5 news sites in about 40 minutes and pull out the important stories. I mean, that's unheard of. I mean, I can say, yeah, that's important to somebody who makes over $100,000 a year. Yeah, that's not important. Boom, done.
I have a technical question.
Okay.
I have a question.
All right.
My second favorite thing other than the oil is the face serum. And I've noticed, yep, I got it out. And I've noticed that the dark spots dark spots are starting to vanish. Can you explain how that happens?
Yeah, I forgot to say that. That's number 5. Dark spots vanish.
Well, okay, first off, let me address again the FDA issue. We're not claiming that dark spots will vanish. There's a lot of research that needs to go into
Magically.
it.
Yeah.
You know, we may magically see them vanishing on your face. Again, this is one of the interesting things because we could honestly discuss ad nauseum all the benefits that people are reporting, and when you come back to, well, why is this happening? Your body, every cell in your body has between 50 and 5,000 mitochondria. And so
Right.
that includes your skin. And so if your skin's mitochondria, the powerhouse of your skin's cells is no longer producing the negative byproduct, right? If we're reducing the negative impact of the stressed mitochondria, your skin cells are going to function the way they're supposed to. And the way they're supposed to, hopefully it doesn't surprise you, is to clean up the spots and to not have spots in general. So when it really does boil down to this BOSS theory, buffering oxidative stress system in the
Okay.
mitochondria.
And
Okay.
So when you,
the simpleton version of all that comes down to the word detoxification. What you're
So,
doing is detoxing your whole system. The mitochondria in all of your cells is being detoxed. And it
so the
comes
dark cells are a negative byproduct, and using it is eliminating
right.
that.
You know, like one thing that William said that I think is really important because I had my hips replaced a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I flew through it.
ow,
I flew through it. And the doctors
Yeah.
were like, no, that's not possible. And they're watching me walk from behind and they're going, oh, you must be one of Dr. Gold's patients. And I was like, excuse me? And they said, your walk is perfect. I've never walked this well. But I think it's the Evo because, like you said, I never took oil regularly. I didn't either. I
I
never
never did either.
I never
Yeah.
loved olive oil. Now it's like, give me my spoon.
I
You know,
know it. It's first thing goes in the mouth.
and it's real olive oil from Cyprus or
It's
Tunisia. Wait,
good.
Chris, where are we from?
Tunisia. Yeah, from
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Yeah,
Tunisia.
I'm like way across the world, but we buy at one farm forever, really good olive oil that is so naturally peppery that when you put it in your mouth, it's like, whoa, real olive oil. And
Yeah.
you combine that really good extra virgin cold pressed olive oil from a real farm direct to us, and then you blend it with this miracle molecule that we haven't even mentioned, received the Nobel Prize in 1996 for its excellence in almost every application tested. This is a miracle molecule, and you called it a miracle cure. No, magic. See, for me, I live in Boulder, Colorado, so it's Magick.
okay.
That's just my version. But
Yeah.
you know, it's really funny. I was watching your show this morning, and you hit so many news tidbits that I actually heard one I never knew. Now I can't remember which one because you just went bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I
I
just
know.
came
I'm
up.
thinking
Tell me about it.
that Evo, he's on fire, but I still choose to believe in the evolution of humanity. I know we're winning, and I take it to a different level, probably because I've got serious Evo brain. And I call it Evo brain because I've been putting this in my body daily for 6 years. So
Oh,
I never go off kilter. My brain, oh, it's awful. I remember everything. I focus on, yeah, like you said, 6 shows at a time. You've got all these windows open and your brain's going, no problem, ding, 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 you know. But for me, I was listening to your show and I was like, oh God, no, is that true? And so I have an extra little tool, which for me is my big pendulum.
Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah.
that's
Isn't that a
beautiful.
good one? And this is big. I mean, look
Yes.
at the size of my hand. This
Oh
is
my
big.
gosh.
But you know, when we need to make choices of what we want to say on the air, how we want to be to the world, how can we best serve, rather than be schnooks and you know scare people. We're not that. Um,
No.
you know, for me, I always check. And I'm like, is this true? Is that, you know? So I like to
Exactly.
bring news articles that I think are really important. And for us at Evo, C60 EVO, we actually have sent 3 collection sets to Bobby Kennedy Jr. And this is my gang hat. But I had been sending Evo to Bobby so long that I actually have one of these when he was running
Cool.
for president. Now that's a collector's item. So
Oh,
Did you
nice.
hear him this morning? He said the 60 has been shown to reduce breast cancer and blah blah blah. And but the original version of what he said was 60, and I'm like, what? But they muffled it out.
So
And he
possibly,
said,
yeah.
60. And then when I listened to it again, he said, 60. And then I reset it and did it again, and he didn't even say it. They muffled it out.
We have sent in 3 collection sets. I am proud to say, and I'm pushing my friend to see if he wants another one, but I want him to say yes, please, rather than just send it blindly, because I want to know
Right.
that he's
They'll just put it aside.
now, if that's true that he did mention C60 Evo, that would
No,
be
he said this is 60,
it could be.
just like that. And then they muffled him out on Twitter. And I'm like, he just said C60 reduces breast cancer, brain cancer, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I wish I'd have recorded that. But by the time I listened to it the
Well,
third time, they'd eliminated
Yeah,
it.
because
Okay,
they can't
well,
do.
we're going to say it's a coincidence, but in 2012,
Okay.
Coinciding.
Yeah.
it's blinketing. In 2012, they did a study on toxicity on C60, carbon 60, and
Yes.
they actually used our product, which is the ESS60, the elevated, better version, cleaner version of carbon 60, not industrial. And they fed it to Wistar rats in a lab in 2012, the Paris Bhakti study, BAATI. It's a very well-known study. And like I said, our product was used. The rats lived 90% longer, which is the
Wow.
longest longevity results in lab rat history. But what's more important to me is that they died without tumors, which was historic.
Well,
And
now I use a lot of products, and I stopped using everything to test out EV60.
just
Because we've
the
got
Evo.
some tremendous, except seaweed. I eat seaweed all the time, but we have some tremendous products we talk about. But I always want to test the product without anything else getting in the way. And I don't recommend something unless it works. Every time I try a product, I try it by itself at quadruple the dose. And if it doesn't hurt me, I know it works. Now, yours, my body's not used to oil. We're up to 3 tablets a day. I can't wait till I get up to 6 tablets a day. It's gonna, well, I just had this week. I'm in trouble now because I'm gonna be like this all night.
Well, 6 is just a teaspoon, and that's a normal dose. But again, so many people aren't used to a product that actually works, that you put in your mouth, and half an hour later, you can actually feel different. I can
Yes.
see the difference in you. You are so much more present than the first show we did with you. But that's just me. And maybe, today's whatever. But I see the difference in people that take our products, and it makes us really proud.
Wow.
Well, it takes 2 weeks to kick in, like anything else. It takes 2 to 3 weeks to kick in, and you start slow, like I recommend. Start slow. Don't do anything on Saturday. I absolutely nothing on Saturday because I've tried all kinds of different products, and I'm the only one that never had a negative reaction because I don't do anything on Saturday. But that's a rule. But now I do it on Saturday, of course. But I started with one, then I went to two. Now I'm up to three, and my body is beginning to really like it. It's
Gets
just
used to
things
it.
are going through me, and this eating of oil is fantastic. There was somebody from Poland who tried rinsing his mouth out with olive oil for like 10 minutes a day, and all his cavities went away. I'm like,
It's
well,
so
so
good.
you got EV C60 EVO because the other C60s are industrial, so we want C60 EVO because it's medical, not industrial. And there's a difference. And so C60 EVO, and so I kind of rinse my mouth a little bit with it. I'm
Oh, yeah.
like,
I do it
it's
for my
nice.
gums, and I do it
Yeah.
to make my gums healthy and to make my teeth strong. I don't think there's anything we tested it on that it hasn't worked on, but I do want to mention that we are doing an incredible holiday special, which we have
Oh,
never done.
Oh, oh.
We've never done a discount like this, and I just want to bring it to your audience's attention because your audience, for some reason, are really big buyers. You've got customers
Well,
that really care about their health.
yes,
three
they
four
do.
six 867 2815. We say that because there's so many channels on YouTube that there's 12 of them that duplicate us. And so I have to say the number, and I have to say C60EVO.com. And I don't care if I get any reward for it or not, but I have to say that because there's so many people that don't put C60 EVO because without the EVO, you get industrial and forget it, man.
She was talking about specials.
Yeah.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
this holiday special is for, we only are going with the hot products, which is this olive oil
Yes.
and this facial serum. So we have the same
Yay.
taste, but it's also what sells. The face serum comes in this beautiful gift box, and what a beautiful gift to give someone.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
that goes out from our shipping department is in a brightly colored tissue paper. So it's a really
Ooh,
easy thing. And if you call our customer service after you place an order, or when you place it, write a long note and say, I need to call you. But if you want to give us shipping addresses for your giftees, we can ship direct. And then it's gift wrapped and it goes right, or we
Good
can ship
idea.
them to you. But our special for the holidays is the 4 ounce bottle and the 8 ounce bottle of olive oil. If you buy one, it's retail. If you buy two, it's 15% off, or three. If you buy four, it's 30% off. But if you buy, no, 25%. But if you buy six or more, six of them, it's 40% off. I'm stuttering
Wow.
because I'm not used to saying if you buy only six, it's 40%, which is almost half price. We've never done this. And the second offer is the starter set, which is the olive oil and the face serum that we love. And if you buy six, it's 40% off. So you can
Wow.
either stash it, or you can have great gifts to give your favorite people. Keep a couple sets for yourself. But these are really effective products that are changing people's skin and lives and hips and bones and joints and toes
Yep. Yep.
around the world. I know it's a coinky dink, but migraines, I am getting so many testimonials that said bye bye to that issue.
really?
Like,
Boy, we know somebody who has lots of migraines.
Yeah.
no, it's a coincidence, I'm sure, but
Oh,
boy,
it's
oh
magic.
boy,
It's
wonderful
magic.
rave magical reviews. So do take a look at our link below, which is C60 EVO, like evolution.com/William Mount. And you will find our store and some information. But we don't offer this 40% off special other than on your landing page. So this is kind of a holiday secret only for our influencers and their audiences, definitely through the end of the year. And we'll see if
Wow.
people love it enough that we take it into the early part of next year. But with the way of the world and people's finances, what a great idea to be able to get almost half off on your Christmas gifts of
That is
something that's
wonderful.
going to make a difference. And my mom's on it, my kids are on it. We don't recommend it 15 or below, 15 years old or below. So it's pretty much a teen and adult. But
Yeah.
seniors, oh my goodness,
Oh,
we talk
yes.
about mental focus. My
Yep.
mom's 96. She's rocking. She's still reading big books. She's still really present on the phone. Doesn't get around great because she's had everything replaced and removed, but she loves her Evo and her skin looks like ours, and she's 96.
It's
Just
amazing.
glorious. Yeah.
Class act.
Wow.
I do want to add
Okay.
the link is actually c60evo.com/William dash Mount.
Yes, dash.
So you know.
I
Yeah,
don't
we tested it on 3 channels this morning.
We'll have it in the description box.
Awesome.
Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm going to say this telephone number one more time because we have 12 channels duplicating us, and we want to make sure that everybody can go there. And it's 888-985-1189. That's 888-985-$11.89.
I've got just what was posted here. Let me see if I can get the right one because it was listed as yeah, on the old video it was listed as 485, but you are correct, it is 985.
985.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. Well, that's why I do extra videos. That's why
Thank you so
I
much.
one and
William.
get three.
I want to mention also on a regular basis that if people want to be regular with their Evo and regular with their
Oh yeah, subscription.
movement,
Yeah.
you get 20% off if you sign up for a monthly subscription. And we don't hold you to it. You can cancel at any time without even an excuse. But we went from 50, now 70% of our clients are on resubscribe. It's
That's cool.
mind-boggling that
Yes.
every morning I wake up and it's like, oh my God, look how many resubscribes to start the day. It's really,
Wow.
and it's because it works. When you have
Yes.
something that actually works, it's pretty rare. Typically, I would brag that if you buy a dozen, it's 25% off. But right now, it's 40% for six. So I
Oh my
really
God.
encourage you guys to get on it.
Yep.
Shop hard for those wonderful holiday items, but really more for yourself so you can be gleaning like
Yeah.
you guys. You do look so radiant.
Well, I just love it. I just can't talk. I can't talk enough about it.
Jane's trying to nail me to the floor. That's why I had to get foot surgery. Too many nail holes in the floor. She literally is bouncing off the wall. She's like, ah.
Oh, I thought you meant nailing you to the floor so she could kiss you up or something, you know.
Well, we're going to let you go. We appreciate your
Thank you
time very
so
much. And I want to thank you so very much for introducing me to C60.
Very grateful.
Very grateful.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Okay.